Hello everybody, I'd say welcome to my next adventure. So in this adventure I'll be showing you guys something a little different. Well actually almost the same in the past but this would be, what makes this a little different is like it's only like 85mm of a blower system or something. So a 97 by 85mm, but I don't actually have a working one quite yet, but I'll be getting those later today. So stay tuned for more, there's going to be more to this. So as for right now, I'm going to give you guys a tutorial one that would be it's actually just not working. This one that's for like spare parts. I'll be showing you guys that. So this is the mini blower system, and that is the actual particular name of it. That's the model name and 12 volt DC, as you guys can see. And it actually has a patent number on it, of course, because it's a brushless motor thing. And it's basically another one that actually I've had in the past though, but actually I tried to, as you guys can see here, there's the negative, which is the red one like that, and then the positive, or the negative is actually not this part, that's the positive. I got that a little mixed up for you guys there. This is the negative part. The negative part is actually the three different wires, in which you always want to pay attention to the wires and how they're connected here. And you want to make sure they're aligned exactly like that to negative and positive, because if they're not aligned exactly like this to the other side of it for the circuit, then you're going to short circuit your mini blower and it's not going to work for you at all for whatsoever. So this is basically a tutorial of actually how do you actually do that, and how to take these things apart is actually really easy. And all you have to do is like take this, peel the sticker off here. And then you have your impeller, which is located right there in the middle there between the ball bearings that goes up and down, which of course you want to actually put some type of ring system in there, or to keep the impeller in place and the ball bearings in place with it. So usually the company provides you with that and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be, and I got a really insanely good deal on the pre-owned ones of these ones actually. It was $10 per one on eBay. You can go on eBay and you can buy these for like $10 each or something like that from a different seller. I don't know if that seller is selling more of them or not. Or at this time or something like that. It was $21 where I'm at, and it'll be $21 wherever else you'll be at. It depends where you're at in the United States here. So anyhow, I'm just saying that, well, these are extremely hard to find here in the United States, just to let you guys all know. This is actually from China, and it is manufactured in China. So, and yes, I got this one pre-owned again, and it wasn't really working at all. I don't know exactly how it works yet. So I'll figure that out today, and I'll show you guys the working ones and how the working ones actually work. And how to set it up is like it has like 3 different screw things in here for your screw settings. So you can actually put your finger guard right here on the top, metal one, and it's 80mm again, which the 80mm ones are really stable with this kind of mini blower. So I actually like it so far with that kind of feature. There's only one feature that's a little different. It has one extra screw hole, so you can actually put more screws in there, so it supports it better. So, and of course, when you actually put this into an inflatable costume, you have to make little holes for the screws to go into. And then you have to repeatedly, or if you want to keep on using that costume, then you can actually keep the blower in there, and then you can detach it whenever you want to. So, but you don't have to keep the screws in there. You can take the screws out and then leave the holes like that. But you want to make sure you line up the holes again, over and over again, with a tapering around it, around the blower system, so it actually has a good air seal, so you actually don't actually have any air leakage over there, or worse, burn out the blower. Yeah, that's actually how you burn out a blower if you're not careful enough. If the material goes over there, you're not aware of it, you can and it's like you hear a faster sounding or a faster sound with it, then that's not good. Then you gotta shut it off right away, and then you gotta put that tapering over there. That's why I'm suggesting the tapering, because that'll hold that in place, so you don't actually burn out your mini blower, and so it'll last a lot longer. In other words, and instead of lasting a lot less, because it won't last that long at all if you have material touching over there or touching where the air intake is. So just like with an inflatable, same thing with an inflatable. You gotta make sure that this part is always open. You gotta do that first too. So that goes even with the vacuum. Even with the vacuum part, this is a vacuum part. Even with a robot vacuum, you have to make sure this is always open. If this gets clogged in any kind of way, or you hear it going faster, then shut the vacuum down and completely clean this blower out, and then have it do its thing again. So, and if you have cats and dogs and all that, then you have to clean it out more frequently. So that is something they always have to check and make sure. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a burnt out mini blower like this one, and it doesn't work for you at all. So yeah, and of course, it still has everything like if it was in working condition, but it does not actually fire up or anything. It's something which is another copper part that actually is within the actual outside of it, of the blower itself, and actually is on the impeller itself, which this is the impeller part, which is the impeller is actually holding the whole entire thing in place. This is the blade, in which the blade actually has a magnetic strip on the inside of it, and then you take that's attached with the impeller to make the motor run. But then there's also really super duper fine copper that's over on the actual magnetic strip, so that makes it also run, which that also is broken very easily over time. So that's why they only last like 20 years or so. But it is replaceable, and you can put more copper over there, but you would have to glue it in there somehow, some way, in a different way, to where it's like it can actually be able to do its thing and be secured in there very well. So anyhow, I would actually be making a better one later. That'd be like something that I'll do later for you guys. So, and I would say hopefully that this was just a helpful tip video for you guys to know and what not to do with these kind of things, because I know very few people know this at all. So, and plus, it's you don't overheat that fast at all with inflatable costumes in general. These are the better blowers for that. These are the ones that you would want to use for it, particularly the ones that come with it. Actually, the first ones that come with the inflatable costume itself are brush motors. So those are very extremely bad, because number one, you overheat more often with that. Number two, it's just not enough airflow. This one has more airflow, and it will actually give you what you need. So, and of course, obviously, you can tell this one's broken. As I mentioned earlier, I'll be having a working one to just show you guys actually how good it is. And this one will be another test video with this one, and I'll see how good this one is compared to my other 3.8A mini blower system again, which that's the blower system that I have somewhere down in the other descriptions, or not description though, but it's in my other videos. I did that just last year, and I'll be showing you guys that later. This is a failed project, actually. The project I was trying to do anyways. I thought these other couple ones that I just got yesterday were going to be actually working ones, but they're not working ones at all. They only work with the bot vacuum or robot vacuum. So that's all they work with, because they're programmed to only do one thing with that, and they're only programmed to go to a circuit and have the aluminium be the part of that circuit, and just the aluminium itself. That's it. And once you cut off the aluminium and or one of the power things to the aluminium, actually power hookups that actually hooks up to the power of the whole entire circuit. Yeah, I just call it a power hookup because it's like really tiny, and it's like a computer or PC hookup. I don't even know exactly how to call those things yet, but it's some type of hookup that is used for that. It's like a 4-pin hookup that you actually just plug it into wherever on the circuit of the robot vacuum, because I actually don't know exactly where these kind of blowers actually go on them. But anyhow, it's just like it's a sucking mechanism just to take all the crap and put it into the dustbin and all that kind of stuff. So that's what the blower system is used for mainly most of the time, because it is very heavy duty enough to be able to do the job. But it's actually not good for it to, like I said, you gotta clean it out once in a while, more frequently and all that. But this is not only that, it's like you don't want the blower to just not work on you anymore. It's just I've had this experience with the inflatable costumes, and yeah, I've actually had that happen. to me as well. I've learned that way as well, and actually I just don't want it to happen to somebody else and that doesn't know about this at all, who doesn't really know exactly what they're doing with the blower system. And yeah, of course, this is supposed to be a helpful tip for you, so you actually know something more than what you did. And of course, having a programmed circuit to actually be able to be programmed for copper is very easy for a Chinese manufacturer to do that for me, so I'm actually going to have them do that for me. So, or whenever that actually would be, I get a chance to show you guys something like that, then I can show you guys a better blower system than the one I've been showing. It should be the 85mm and 97mm, which is 97mm to like to the screws and all that, and then it's like 85mm for the actual opening of the blower system. So that's what they mean by 97 by 85mm. There you go, and then by like a 30, not 33, but that's like 27 or 20mm or so of the opening. That's like that big on the blower system. It's like 20mm, about 10-20mm. I'm not really sure exactly how big the opening actually is. They don't say it in the description or anything, or any other websites that actually would tell me. Of course, the manufacturer can tell me a lot more about that. But anyhow, see you guys in my next video. Hopefully I'll get a better working one for you guys later. So stay tuned for the one that would be the better version of it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you haven't subscribed already on my channel, then you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button there, and wherever it is on your screen there. And give this video a like if you actually liked all the tips in here of actually what I've given you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next adventure. Peace out.